Hey, what's up everybody? It's Isaac from Alchemy here with episode 8 of the Alchemy Devlog. In this episode, we're going to talk about some new stuff like using images in Journal that can be used for good or for evil. The choice is yours. We're going to talk about some controversy around removing the primary and secondary trackers from the tactical mode UI that has since been restored after many passionate opinions were shared on our Discord. Sorry everybody. We've also got a special preview of our upcoming video chat feature, which has been in testing for founders for a little while now. Big overhaul for that is coming very soon. And we've got some Kickstarter announcements, so stick around for that. Let's dive in. Let's take a look at using images in the journal. I'm going to launch this game, Devlog 8. There are a couple different ways that you can do this. The first way is to grab the URL for an image and paste it into the journal chat. So I've got an image of Glider from this game here. Paste that in. It shows up as a journal chat card. You can click on it to view a larger version of it. Any player can do that. You can paste in any URL to any image on the internet. Anything, this is a WebP, but you could use a PNG, you could use a JPEG. You can even ruin your game with GIFs like this one, but maybe you shouldn't do that unless you want your game to devolve into madness, which, could be something you're interested in. So you do you. The second way that you can do this is by uploading an image from your computer. So you can click on this plus button down here in the journal input box and select an image from your computer. It will be uploaded to our servers and then dropped into the journal chat for everyone to enjoy. And again, you can click on these to make them bigger. Even the GIFs. Man, that's actually pretty cool for how evil that is. So yeah, images in Journal. You can use them for good or evil. Please be respectful of your players though, and make sure to mind those lines and veils in particular. Hopefully this gives you a nice way to share some images quickly and easily without having to create a handout. Although you have a bunch of different options. You can share handouts, you can share NPCs. There are a lot of other tools that you maybe should reach for before just throwing an image out there. But, here's another option. Okay, let's go ahead and clear those now, and I'll get into a couple different ways to edit your character sheets. So, normally you can just click on one of these and click on View and click Edit to bring up the edit mode for this character. Another way you can do this is by clicking straight through to the trackers. So if you need to get in and adjust one of the tracker values, use that action to get straight to this part of the sheet. It's also a pretty quick way to get to anything in the edit mode without having to go View, then Edit, then, click on the tab you want. Definitely an option for you. And this works in the party panel as well. So let's invite a test user here. Play them to give them a character. We'll take a pre-made from this universe. And they're now Norland. Great. You can click on them to view their character sheet and jump straight into edit mode. Or, sorry, the keyboard shortcut for that is Control E or Command E if you're on a Mac. Or you can go straight to their trackers as well. So sometimes people don't find these access points. I thought I would just give a quick tour of how to get into those and how to edit those character sheets. Let's talk a little bit about tactical mode. We're constantly changing tactical mode. We have a lot of new features we need to add and bug fixes that we need to add to the tactical mode interface. But one of the things that we rolled out and quickly reverted this week was we decided to remove the primary and secondary trackers here from tactical mode because it frees up this whole space to use to move your tokens around and see more of the map interface, especially on smaller screens. But it also makes it very hard to access HP and your primary and secondary trackers, which for 5th edition default to being HP and XP. HP is something you adjust in combat quite a lot. So if we don't have this here, you have to click in the sidebar and go to trackers and then scroll down to your HP and adjust your current value down and then save it. And yeah, just a lot of clicks to do what's pretty quick and easy when this is out here. So We got a lot of feedback about this. Seemed like a lot of people wanted it when we did it, and then once it was out there, pretty much nobody liked it, us included. So we reverted that. It was only out there for a little while. I think we'll continue to kind of play around with this to make it a nice experience in tactical mode, but for now, it is back. Let's take a sneak peek at some of the new video chat features that we have coming in. So I left that game. I'm going to jump back into it now. I've got the other player joined already. You can see here, voice and video chat enabled. Okay, let's take a look at how it works. We'll slide out this video chat drawer here, and some of you who have seen this before, this is in testing for founders right now. There's just a bunch of camera frames over there in the live version of this. But in this upcoming version, the camera frames are added and removed dynamically as people join and leave. And you also see yourself in the list now as well. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on the camera over here on my test user account. Let's switch to a different camera here so that I can differentiate them. Hello. Okay, and then we'll jump over to this window again and turn on the camera there. Okay, cool. So now we've got both camera feeds in there. You've got your own video, you've got other people's video. As players join and leave, they show up inside of this list. No more static stuff there. You've also got the username and their avatar here. This is my user avatar. We've also got the character avatar for my test account over there. So very cool. Lots of cool new stuff coming for video chat. We should have this feature out to everyone else besides founders very soon. Okay, what else is coming up soon? We have been hard at work in making journal messages persistent. You may have noticed that when everyone leaves a game right now, those journal messages disappear. That is by design at the moment, but we're working on the features that we need to make that chat history stay forever. So you can have all those roles to refer to, images and cat GIFs and whatever else ends up in there now will all be saved for your next session so that you can review that stuff. That should be out before the next episode, so looking forward to getting that out there for you all. We also have a bunch of really big things coming for Tactical, including Snap to Grid. I know a lot of people are looking forward to that, and grid configuration so that you can change the opacity of the grid. You can make it dark, you can make it light. Maybe you'll even be able to do hex grids in this next release. And other grid configuration updates, as well as tactical mode bug fixes and improvements. Constantly working on that feature to make sure it's as good as it can be. We have other tactical mode enhancements like being able to drag and drop tokens to place them on the map rather than just have them drop into a kind of random sort of center, but sometimes not centered in top lefty position. As well as fog of war or ways to obscure portions of your tactical mode maps. Let's see, last episode I mentioned that we would be working on the turn order or initiative for custom games. That did not make it into our schedule, but it's going to be starting on that soon. I think we'll be getting that out to you before too long. So stay tuned for that. Let's head over to the marketplace. We have a couple really cool new things that I wanted to share with you all here. The first of which is a new pack of animated environment art from James RPG Art. We've got wilderness campsites out there now. Let's click in and take a look at some of these. We've got a cave camp. Here's a little preview of the scene. Very cool cave for your players to camp out in. We've got a creepy dark woods camp. We've got a forest campsite with a nice stream on the side here. Lots of great scenes in here, fully animated and ready to drop into your game with just a few clicks. So take a look at this Wilderness Campsites pack from James RPG Art on the marketplace. We also have a Bard College of Alchemy from Griffin Saddlebag. This is a free article that you can get for free, of course, on the marketplace. This is a cool new subclass, I guess, a college for bards in 5th edition games, all about alchemy. I can't imagine what the inspiration was for this. bards of this college see alchemy as a dance between the elements of the world. Curious. Looks really cool, and it's free, so go grab it. The last thing that I wanted to mention here is Curiosities from Abyssal Brews. This is a collection of volumes 1 through 5 of this awesome item pack. We'll jump into this universe and take a look. There's 50 items in here. We've got things like the Alchemical, ooh, another alchemy thing. Alchemists have toiled for years to extend the duration of their potions through additives and alternative brewing processes. Interesting. Definitely been toiling for years. I can agree on that one. These are pretty cool. Oh, look at that cool scythe. Ash and Dust. A bunch of really cool items in here. Bow of Lucid Dreams. +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls and infinite ammo. Jeez. Looks super cool though. Yep, this is available on the marketplace today, so go have a look if you're interested in a great pack of items from Abyssal Brews. Great stuff. Okay, last bit of news for this week. We have announced our Kickstarter date. It is coming live on Kickstarter April 18th. So if you have not already, head on over to our Kickstarter page. You'll find a link for that down below. And click on that save button to get notified when it goes live. There's also a great announcement of this from Ted, our buddy over at Nerd Immersion. He interviewed Chris over at PAX East just a few weeks ago and dropped that video recently. So go have a look at that if you haven't watched it yet. It's a really good interview. It goes into everything that we're offering on the Kickstarter, why we're doing it, and just lots of good stuff. So check it out. All right, that's all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please head on down below, click the like button, subscribe for future videos from us here at Alchemy. Let us know in the comments what you liked, what you like about these new features, things you'd like to see. We also have a form where you could submit long-form questions that I'll answer on future episodes. That Kickstarter is going live before our next devlog episode, so be sure to check that out before then. Save it so that you get notified by Kickstarter when it goes live. And we hope to see you there. It's going to be great. Thanks for watching. Let's go play some games.